Hey there, Tauruses. So just a general overview on how it's going to go. We're going to be pulling up your guys' generals using the mystical moment. We're going to do your guys' love using the Gilded Tarot deck, your guys' career and finances using the Rider-Waite Tarot deck, and then finally end off your guys' reading with the Monology Oracle deck, alright? So let's figure out what are your guys' generals. What is something that Taurus generally needs to know at this moment? We have Five of Cups in reverse. Interesting. Let's look more into this. I actually see you guys letting go of something. Five of Swords in reversed. Could it be possible that some of you guys could have been letting go of somebody that was very manipulative and very deceitful towards you in the past? Four of Cups. Yeah, that's what I'm getting here with the Four of Cups in reverse. This is somebody that you guys had some sort of this is somebody that you guys had put somebody kind of on a pedestal a little bit. It was somebody that you guys admired at first. It was someone that you guys were very into. You guys, had a seemed like the type of person that you guys wanted to be involved with in a connection. But it's like as you guys come to like really get to know who this person is, you guys started like seeing this person's true colors is what I'm getting here. It's like you guys started to see how very like I'm especially getting like looking at this. It's like notice how like the guy over there is like in the background and how like his face and everything like that is not being revealed. It's like to me, it's saying like this person's like been hiding the truth. It's like the woman here, like it doesn't matter what you identify or who you are, right? But I'm kind of like seeing you guys to be in this kind of state where like you guys were being more vulnerable, you guys were being more open to the connection more than they were. And it's like every time you guys try to put yourself in this vulnerable state, it's like this person was all the time repressing everything, right? They weren't being very open. They might have even been really cold hearted, or they could have gone through some sort of heartbreak in the past. Because I don't know if you guys could see it, because there's like this hole on this guy's chest and it's like recently been sewn up. So it's like this guy might have gone through some sort of heartbreak in the past, and maybe that is why he's been acting very like whoever this person is has been like very secretive, has been really cold, and things like that. Might have been acting very mysterious, or why they haven't been revealing much. It's like they might have uh showed some sort of reciprocation, right? But it's like they weren't fully like into it, they wouldn't putting their entire foot forward into this, right? It's like you guys might have noticed that whoever this person was like hiding something for you, wasn't being all upfront with you. For some of you guys might have even noticed like this person's been lying or hiding something behind your guys' back and things like that is kind of what I'm getting here. So overall, what I'm basically seeing is like now that you guys are starting to see this person's true colors, I see you guys like walking away from this person, whoever they are, and you guys not seeing the person in that kind of limelight that you guys used to. I see you guys a little bit disappointed, but at the same time, it's like it is what it is, right? I see you guys emotionally walking away from the situation. It's like the more easier that you guys like walk away from this, the more you start realizing that you didn't really had that much emotional attachment to them, if that makes any sense. So basically your guys' general what I'm seeing is like you guys walking away from somebody that you guys have been wanting to walk away from. I see you guys being able to do so. But the fact that this person, like, I would still say, like, be careful if this person ends up coming back, because I don't feel like, intuitively, what I'm getting is I don't feel like this is the end with this person. I have a feeling you guys might have, like, a reoccurring situation. This might be for some of you guys. If not, then you don't have to worry about it. I see you guys moving forward, anyways, whether this person comes back or not. But I would suggest you guys still keep moving forward, because I feel like you guys will find something much more better. And speaking of better, let's go more into this and delve into more of you guys' love life, all right? So, for those of you guys that have a specific person in mind, Ace of Swords. Let's look more into this. Nine of Cups. Wheel of Fortune. Whoever this person is could have been an air or water, or they could have had that in their chart or the embodiment of that type of energy. But in general, what I'm getting here is a lot of you guys had like a lot of communication in the past, is what I'm getting here. It's like you guys communicated very well and very effectively and things like that. And I feel like some of you guys might have met each other through like some sort of group gatherings, some sort of parties, or if you guys haven't, it's like you guys do get along so well to the point where you guys are like able to like, enjoy each other's company and enjoy other people's company. Hey there, Lois. Thanks for joining in. It's great to see you. And you like enjoy other people's company. It's like you guys had a really great time with one another, is what I'm seeing here. But it's like even though you guys had like a really great time with one another and you guys spent a lot of time together and had great moments, it's like there was some sort of like, I don't want to say there was like a tower moment where something like abruptly like ended your guys' connection, but it's like there was something that was put in a halt, whether that's like environmental factors or there was, or it was like done on purpose. But let's look more into this, like why like things has stopped working out between you two. Nine of Swords in reverse. Some of you guys, there could have been a person that just couldn't get out of their head, is what I'm getting here. I feel like that the reason why things weren't moving or progressing between you two is because, like, even though, yeah, you guys had like a really great connection going on, it's like one of you guys kept on obsessing over it or like second guessing themselves. I feel like it could be in regarding to the person that you guys are like. I feel like it could be like in regard to the person that we talked about in your guys' generals as well too, because it kind of explains like why they were being very secretive and very distant and things like that. I feel like this person was like overthinking the situation, and that's why that's why like things and or the connection ended up becoming a halt for the both of you guys. Is kind of what I'm getting here. Why was this person overthinking? That's what I want to know. This person has some sort of insecurity issues, especially regarding to their finances, is what I'm seeing here. I feel like this person has some sort of insecurities with their finances. If that's not the case, I'm just getting like this person is still like very insecure about themselves because they feel like that you guys won't be able to have that happily ever after, if that makes any sense. So whether depending on like which type of like story you guys fit in or which category you guys are in, I just feel like that based on those stories, it's like it's based off of all on insecurity. This person has some sort of insecurity issues. I did mention that, like, it showed in the picture how, like, this guy, like, had some sort of, like, opening in his chest area. So this person could have, like, been especially, like, recently heartbroken. So they're still trying to heal from the situation in the past. And I feel like this person is afraid that the same situation might end up happening again with you. And that's why they were afraid to progress this and move things forward. Because in their mind, they're thinking, like, oh, wow, this seems way too good to be true. And, like, because it seems way too good to be true, like there's no way that they would be interested in me, or there's no way that it could like last forever, right? Is kind of what I'm getting at. But with the Nine of Swords, is a symbolism of them like just being all in their head and over worrying for basically for no reason, and most of it is just all due to the things that happened in the past. Is kind of what I'm getting here. What is their overall outcome between you two, if anything? Nine of Pentacles in reverse. This person's gonna come towards you, whether you Tauruses realize this or not. This person is gonna wouldn't be able to stand going that long without you, and I see them coming back in again. They are heavily invested in you. They think a lot about you more than you guys realize it. I feel like they're the type of person that like gets really lonely, and when they get lonely they all the time think about you. Like the first person that comes into their mind is always you. They like can't imagine a life without you, but at the same time like they're also kind of insecure about themselves, whether like it's really worth the risk or whether they're going to be like interested in me or not, is kind of what I'm getting here. But I feel like the fact that you guys like got this person hooked on you is the reason why they're going to come back. So it doesn't matter what type of like past you guys had or what is stopping you, because it's not stopping this person. This person, one way or another, they're going to end up coming back. So expect some sort of message or them having some sort of return or comeback. All right, Tauruses. Let's go on to, for those of you guys that are single, Temperance reversed. Some of you guys are losing your patience. You guys are losing your patience. You guys got tired of having to deal with these people, especially if it was only on a passionate level. I'm seeing a lot of you guys mostly focusing on yourself and learning to love yourself and to like nurture and love yourself more. Some of you guys could use like work or your guys' material items or whatever that other means to like emotionally fulfill you. And I feel like because you're not happy of the type of options you have, it's like you guys kind of like decided to like drop it and leave it and like focus on yourself is kind of what I'm getting here. Let's look at your guys' advice here. Some of you guys were dealing some sort of very toxic people, and that is the reason why you guys are feeling this way. Some of you guys were purposely ignoring red flags and you guys didn't realize it. Okay, so for those of you guys, if you guys have like, I feel like you guys have been dealing with toxic people like over and over again. And I feel like that the reason that being is because you guys still haven't noticed those red flags or the toxic traits within the people that you guys are surrounded by. Because I feel like that if the once you guys start coming to the realization of why you keep attracting these certain type of people, for example, why are you always attracting all the cheaters? Why are you all the time always attracting the liars? Like maybe, for example, you might notice that they never like reveal any of their type of friends, right? Or sometimes you might notice like why are they all the time like away from me more than usual, right? It's like you guys have been going through the same type of individuals or the same like events but different peoples because you guys are not learning your guys' lessons. You guys are not taking account from your guys' mistakes in the past, all right? I'm not saying that you guys are the reason why this person is like that. Of course not. But what I am saying is you guys need to take accountability for not coming to realize this sooner, right? That you guys were dealing with a bozo, right? So it's asking you guys to make sure that you guys like don't also like focus on people that are basically physically attractive. I feel like I need to let you guys know that as well. I think some of you guys are a little bit nitpicky, which is fine because it happens, right? We're all human beings. But I feel like some of you guys may also be a little bit too picky, especially Tauruses. I know Tauruses are especially very picky when it comes to like anything, especially when it comes to the people they're interested in and the materialistic possessions that they have, right? So it's like I want to say like make sure you guys kind of like also lower your standards and don't just like put standards on people's especially based on their appearance, all right? Because I feel like you guys could be missing out a lot of great opportunities just because you keep on discounting people based on their appearance alone, all right? So I'm here to call you guys out on that, all right? Let's go into your guys' career and finances now. Let's see here. So, for those of you guys that are working for a company or organization, let's see for you guys. Okay. Queen of Wands. This is pretty good. Expect some sort of recognition in your guys' work. Like I don't care what you guys are doing, whether you're like a waiter or a waitress, or whether you're like a bartender, or whether you guys work in engineer or construction. It doesn't matter what type of job you guys are working in. If you guys are working for a company or organization and things like that, just know you guys are gonna be watched, you guys are gonna be looked, and make sure that if you guys like make sure you guys keep your guys' best foot forward or keep your guys' like best appearance right in front of like especially your guys' boss or employers because I feel like they're also watching you. I don't know why, but I feel like I want to say that. So like if you guys especially want to get like noticed and get like a raise or promotion, make sure you guys like dress really well and put your guys' foot forward, be a little bit more diplomatic because I feel like that they're taking your guys' appearance, they're taking your guys' actions, your skills into account, all right? And also be daring. So for example, like if you guys really want to get a promotion, if you guys have been wanting to get a raise, make sure you guys let also your guys' boss, your guys' manager known, at least like even if they're not going to give you that promotion or raise right away, right? It's always good to like let them know beforehand, like, hey, like this is what I'm looking for when it comes to my job. I'm hoping that in like at least after this year I can get like a promotion. Like let your guys' boss or manager know the plan and the reason why you're here, all right? Because I feel like that it not only are you doing this for yourself, but you're also letting your guys' boss and manager know that you guys are fully committed to that job and that you are willing to work with them, because obviously they're not going to want to go with somebody that just only wants to for them to work for only for like a several months and then they leave, right? So if you guys let your guys' boss know or manager know about that, it's also letting them know how committed you are to working with them, right? Is kind of what I'm getting here. So like don't be afraid to put your guys' best foot forward is what I'm getting. But overall, I'm seeing like a good raise or promotion coming in your way. Once again, you guys have to be very strategic. You guys have to be a little bit more cunning, all right? Is kind of what I'm getting here. Find out ways how to like especially use your guys' persuasive skills, because the King of Swords is also a lot about intellect and using your persuasive skills. So make sure that you guys are being very persuasive with your words. Make sure that you guys keep on working those skills or keep advancing those skills, because it's also showing that you guys are capable to manage, the position and things like that, right? So, for example, if you want to get that position that you guys always wanted to, show it and prove it to your boss, not only with words, but also with actions that you are literally capable of doing it, right? Is kind of what I'm getting here. But overall, I see a lot of good luck coming in for you guys. I see a higher position coming in. So, good luck with that, right? Let's go into for those of you guys that are self employed. Okay, the Fool. So I see you guys being very careless, very free, but let's look into this a little bit more. The Magician, and you guys are manifesting things. This is really good for you guys. Your guys is like finances and career is going pretty good. I want to let you guys know if there's any sort of competition that is within your guys' niche or business, right? Um, for example, a lot of nowadays we have a lot of restaurants, right? So if you guys like have like, for example, let's just say that you guys have like a Spanish restaurant, right? As an example, and then you notice from across the street that there's like another company or business that are selling their own like Spanish, that have their own Spanish restaurant, right? I see you guys like exceeding them if you guys are being much more bold and taking much more risks. So basically, overall, your guys' financial reading and career reading is really asking you guys to step up your guys' game and start taking more risks, right? For example, and also like make sure that you guys are noting down and keeping track of other people as well too. So if you guys, for example, because for example, let's just say like that Spanish restaurant across the street, maybe they end up having promotions or they're having some sort of holiday sale or discounts, and you guys don't. Well, guess what? Your customers are going to most likely want to go with the other Spanish restaurant that's across the street due to, of course, their discounts. Because who doesn't want a discount on food, right? So it's like if the restaurant over there is having some sort of benefits with their business, like make sure to also add your guys' own business, right? Make sure you guys are keeping track. Make sure you guys are also being very innovative and creating like your own creative ways how to like advance your guys' business. For example, it doesn't even have to be like you guys having a holiday sale or like a discount sale, right? For some of you guys, it could be like you guys are just mixing or having like a limited edition type of like salsa that you guys created, right? For like a specific day or like a season, right? That could be something very specific. Or maybe you guys are doing or having like a barbecue cookout or something like that, and it that could be something that's like new or different, right? Basically, what really matters is as long as you guys are being very bold, you guys are like taking the risks and being very creative in your guys' endeavors, I feel like you guys will be able to beat the competition. Nevertheless, I do see you guys being able to do so. And if you guys ever feel alone, the thing about the Fool is he has this white like dog, which is a representation of like a spirit guardian or something like that. So if you ever feel alone, you're not alone, right? You guys are capable. You guys are like you guys have a lot more skills and talent more than you guys realize, and you have people around there that are there to support you, all right? So don't forget to call upon them. Of course there's going to be obstacles along the way, especially with the mountains, but the thing about the Fool is he just doesn't give a flying f because he's willing to take it anyways, right? Especially if it leads to great results. Let's go into for those of you guys that are unemployed, right? So looking into you guys, Ace of Cups. I do see like some sort of offer being made to you guys that you guys might enjoy, and some of you guys will see it to be a blessing as well too. What's really amazing is that this is the type of offer that you guys have been looking for a while. So if you okay, so like think back to like the last type of like, type of job that you guys always wanted because whatever that is that you guys have been searching for, I see it coming in for you guys, right? So I feel like in the past a lot of you guys may have felt like, "Oh, most of the jobs that you guys had or most of the jobs that were listed were not really exactly the type that you guys wanted or the pay wasn't really good or you didn't like the environment, right?" But it's like even though there wasn't like a lot of jobs out there, just so you guys know that you guys will be receiving some sort of offer, which is going to be like a blessing in disguise. All right. So it doesn't necessarily mean that you guys have to choose like every single one of the offers that are out there, but just pick that one because you never know. It might be like a blessing in disguise, right? And it might be the one that you guys have always been looking forward to, right? And I don't feel like this is just going to be like a regular offer because I feel like, especially with this a page of swords, it's like I'm seeing you guys, even though you guys are starting from the bottom, I see you guys advancing and growing to a very intellectual level to the point where you guys are able to get a promotion much more easier because you guys know what you guys are doing. You guys like, especially if you guys are fast learners, you're going to be able to like catch on very quick, right? Let's go on to your guys' finances now. Into your guys' finances, we have the hangman. So a lot of you guys are in contemplation and figuring and trying to figure out like what to do with your guys' finances, what is the best way to save them, how to advance them, how to uh, bring growth to your finances. Some of you guys might want to look into like a business savings or like also into a retirement account is kind of what I want to say. Because the way that I'm seeing it is like not only do you guys want to have like all the money to yourself with the emperor, but it's like you also want a comfortable life with the king of cups. You want a life of serendipity. You guys want a life of comfort and things like that. And I feel like that in order for you guys to do so, it's like you guys are having a hard time on trying to figure out how to reach it there. So I'm getting like a lot of you guys, first of all, like if you guys have your own business and things like that, work on your guys' business and starting your guys' like business savings account. Cause I feel like once you guys are doing that, guess what? Like they don't take most of your guys' tax from there, right? It's you guys are having like most of the money to yourself at that point if you guys are your own business owner, right? So you guys are able to like save enough money and guess what? Like, if you guys are building interest on top of that, guess what? That's extra. And if you guys choose like the right retirement plan, you guys also get extra and you won't have to pay for taxes for that. So that's like a business tip for you guys that if you guys want to live like a life of comfort. So I feel like that basically in general, you guys are going to be able to live a life of comfort. I see you guys having like a very good retirement or like you guys living a life of comfort, you guys being able to go on vacations, even overseas is kind of what I'm getting here. You guys being able to afford everything you want. And guess what? Best of all, financial stability. You guys won't have to ever worry about like you guys having to lose your money. So I see that happening is what I'm getting here. All right, so Tauruses, let's go and end off your guys' reading with the Moonology Oracle deck now. Let's see what it has for you. We have confidence is your key to success. New moon in Leo. Basically what almost the whole entire reading was talking about. So Leo may have some sort of significance and in general though I'm getting that that's like the type of energy you guys need to embody in that time. So a lot of you guys need to start stepping into the limelight. Some of you guys need to be a little bit more bold and courageous and take that leap of faith because I feel like that, that kind of saying where it's like fake it till you make it, even though you're technically not faking it because you're doing it for real, right? But it's like as long as you're taking the steps to make it there, that's all that's needed because the rest of the way is going to be paved out for you, right? And let's see what else here. We also have you and your loved ones are safe. So some of you guys that are concerned about you and your loved ones or like your guys' ancestors or family that live far away, just know that uh they are safe, that they're okay, and also new moon in Cancer. So a lot of you guys need to delve more into your guys' emotions. Some of you guys need to go and contact your guys' family members if you guys haven't in a while, because I feel like they will need your guys' support is what I'm getting here. And then last but not least, nothing will come of this situation for the, of course, moon. So this is very specific. This is in regarding to whatever type of situation you're in or whatever type of problem or question that you guys have. So whatever type of predicament that you guys are in where you're like, I don't know what to do. Should I stay? Should I go? It's letting you guys know that nothing will come of this situation. So start the new path. All right. So whatever it is that you guys have been concerned about or you guys weren't sure about. Right. So that's what I have for you, Tauruses. Hopefully you guys like this and you guys found this to be helpful. And I will see you guys in the next one. All right. Take care.